Yes, I've done more than 2 hours today. It's sprinkling lightly. I'm going to pretty close to the house so I can get home fairly quickly if need be. Uh, just a little more calorie burn, a little more energy turnover, right? It's a Sunday. I don't train today. I did most of it fasted. Still got plenty of wiggle room left on my calories for the day, right? So I can keep carbing up. So hopefully we get a few people in here. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see what happens. But I don't think anyone's expecting one in this time. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We just get in and do it anyways. But so I'm going to stay pretty much on my street because it is slightly. It stopped for a minute, so I'm like, let's try to do this walk. But, I don't want to get too wet because I got stuff on, fanny pack and everything. I don't want to get all of it wet. But, yeah, good opportunity to just grab a little more cardio, even if it's just a few minutes. So I'm hoping it doesn't get any more sprinkly than this. This is about what it was earlier, and then it stops. I'm like, let me come out here, and then it started again. But, yeah, this is kind of the key. I'm using just lots and lots of less cardio, burn through fat, keep the diet super clean, high carb, high protein, very, very low fat. Bare chested, yeah, pretty much. I train without a shirt. Plus it's hot and humid where I live. I don't be walking around out in the sun with a shirt on, Again, all you're doing is adding to your laundry bill and getting stinky. Then it's really stinky. So then you got to do it really often because you can't leave it laying around for a week. That's all sorts of nasty. Trying to avoid all that, right? You got to have some basic common sense. So get those likes up, guys. Let's get some comments going. Let's see what we get for views in this one. Remember to leave comments down below after the stream. If you're coming in here later, drop those likes. And yeah, but this is just bonus. I'm already past 2 hours today. But I thought we'll get a little more bonus in and get the rest of my client work done. Then chillax for the evening, right? I get all these done. This will be lots of streams, lots of cardio. Finish the last couple client sheets. Then I can just relax, chill, do a little social media posting, right? Have any of my private conversations with the different people in my life. But, yeah. So hopefully this sprinkling doesn't get any worse than this. It's been really good all day until this afternoon. The only thing that sucks with this and why I need the indoor bike for some of this too, because invariably I'm going to have times where it rains for 48 hours straight because of the area I live in which case, you guys know how that goes. Then we'll just be inside on the bike for 2 hours. So we got to have options there, lots and lots of options. So, man, we already had somebody take them likes away. They were going up. Get those likes up, guys. Come on. Y'all getting in here. Y'all are viewing. Not commenting. Hit the like button. Come on now. Let's get those engagements up. Get some questions going, people. But yeah, tomorrow will be body day. I think what I'm going to do with a lot of it, just so I can kind of slowly ease the volume up to where it's optimal, probably going to move shoulders to the squat and deadlift day. And then I can finish those workouts at the end with that. You think chest flies are needed for full chest development? No, not really. They don't really work the muscle differently than pressing does. I don't think chest flies are bad. I just think that unless you're someone who really has amazing triceps and a lagging chest, they may not bring as much to the table as you think. And it's not because the fly is not a great exercise. It's just for a lot of us, our arms are never caught up to our torso. Have you benched a 4 or 5? No, why would you think that? We're asking a 48-year-old man, you bench a 405? No. And I may not ever bench 405 again. Haven't done it since my 20s. The higher body weight. It may not be in the cards, home skillet. We just got to accept those things. Sometimes we have to accept those things and go, maybe I'm not willing to use enough drugs to bench 405. in my age. And before you say, well, this guy did it natural. No, he didn't. That dude's a lying piece of shit. Unless he is big, massive frame, had a pretty good body weight. So, you know what I mean? You mean there's dudes claiming they're benching 405 natty at 200 pounds and stuff. They're claiming, you know what? That's about on par. That's about as believable as my old fake Merc claims I apologize for, right? If you believe them, then you should believe that at that level, right? No, seriously. So if you believe that whatever some guy claims to be 190, I'm benching 405 natural, right? If you believe him, then you should believe the old fake Merc stuff I apologized for a decade ago, right? You should just believe it then. I mean, if you're that level of stupid, all right. Remember you a few years ago, I was here 60K for reps, close. Yep. But that's still a pretty big gap. There, no way a natural bench in 405. But they, damn, Jason, all we wanted was honesty. Well, there you got some honesty. You got a whole bunch of it. You just got a whole bunch of honesty. You just got it. So, man, I'm just saying, dude, people believe some silly shit from fitness influencers sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Dudes under 200 pounds of abs talking about bench at 405 claiming natural. Are you trying to make the reloading videos? What? No, I don't plan on doing those again. I don't even hand load anymore. I don't have the time. It's just not a cost-effective use of my time these days. I haven't hand loaded in years. I might start reloading again one day, but I got to be shooting a lot to justify it. You know, like you really have to be shooting a lot to justify the time, and then you have to look at your hours saved. It's just like, you know, I just don't see myself doing it unless I get old and I'm retired. Another side hobby, but I could be playing the guitar at that same time, you know? But yeah, as far as reloading goes, reloading like that's really just not a cost-effective thing for most people. You got to be shooting several hours a week. So, yep. Remember the Ice Cream Fitness? Yes, I remember Ice Cream Fitness. I used to have my channel called Ice Cream Fitness. I think we all remember it. Right? I hope we all remember. That was old school. I changed it years ago. I changed it all over to my name. I can't even change it because I have a check mark now. It's like a major ordeal to change the name. Right? It is really a major ordeal to do it now. So, Alan, it saves you very, very small amounts of money, like very small. So I don't remember the exact number, but I would say maybe, depending on what you're doing, if you're just talking, I don't want to get into all that, guys. Again, it only works for high volumes of scale. Not much, the prices are outrageous. But in any event, guys, that's not the type of chat we run here. They're trying to get me unmonetized. So let's hop over to non-firearm related topics so that I can keep my channel monetization. How's that sound? All right, sounds like a good thing to me. I mean, now, if you guys want to pay me about $100,000, I'll be happy to do that. Can we hook up at the gym one day? Not a snowball's chance in hell. How's that sound? I don't know, maybe for $1,000 up front for me to hang out with you at the gym for an hour. But I need to know your ID and everything first. Like I got to run a background check. How's that sound? All right, cool. Next. I think that's fair. Yeah, just don't be meeting up at random fans from the internet. No offense, but you got me confused with somebody else. All right. Sorry, guys, just the way it is. Evening, coach. You're impressively active with these. I tried walking yesterday in my shins. Hey, man, you just got to get out and do it. But I used to do tons of this. Does your shoulder get sore holding the phone in front of you? No, I'm just holding it in my hand. No, it doesn't get sore. Why would it get sore? I have strong grip. I'm in shape. Come on, guys. Get with the program. Shoulder gets sore. Guys, it's just holding the phone doesn't weigh that much, man. You guys see me doing reps of 315 on the bench. I do weighted pull-ups at over 200 pounds. Come on now. Background check. Yeah, for some fans thinks I'm going to meet up and hang out with them for money. We doing a background check. We need to verify who they are. It's not a game today, man. It's the world we live in. Right? Totally justified. Go hang out with randoms. Again, I'll use one of my sister's lines. You got me fucked up for somebody else. Oh, so I was on GTA. I've never played any of the GTAs ever. I don't have any thoughts on them. I've only seen like stuff on the internet about them. And I don't video game these days. That's guitar time. Like that same time could be spent playing my guitar. Right? Like my guitar time has completely replaced all video gaming, probably forever. Hello, Dovo. I don't know what that means. Could you please say that in English? All right, we got a weird one here. So thoughts on GTA. I think you should be working on something else like a guitar, an instrument. You could be deadlifting with that time, right? But I don't video game anymore. What I say is the best video game I ever played, Chrono Trigger. Way back in the day. Chrono Trigger, the GOAT of video games. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're missing out. Go back and look that up of how many people reviewed it from back in the day as having the best storyline of any video game ever. I mean, you have Frog in there, dude. Come on. All right. Yep. Best video game to all time, bros. Not that I'll be playing any ever again. It's unlikely. For best storyline, my money is on Red Dead Redemption. Okay. I guess I never played it. That's towards the end of me stopping gaming. I've seen the name of it, though. I have seen it out there. All right, guys. Figure it's sprinkling a bit much. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. I don't want to get too wet. If one's getting wet, I'm getting wet. You know? Some of y'all might get excited by that. But that's okay. I'm not judging. I don't hate. Best one game is Call of Duty. Yeah, the Call of Duty games suck. FPS games suck. Why do you guys even like those? There's no storylines. Not really. Just run around shooting stuff. Are you a YouTube legend? Pretty much. What do you miss about the UK? The castles. Castles and cathedrals. That's the number one selling point of that country. Straight up. Like that, the history. Like the UK itself, standard of living's horrific. But the history is top tier. Like, as far as that goes, the castles and cathedrals, the history and stuff there, art might be the best in the world. When you travel to the UK, it feels like you're traveling back 50 years in time. Yeah. Or 100. Like everything's antiquated. It's just like, okay. Right? You guys know what I'm saying? The UK fish and chips. Yep, pretty much. Oh, we got fish and chips, mate. Well, that's a lovely bit right there. Oh. It's always funny you guys describe good food as lovely. It's like hilarious. No, the Brits are quaint. It's all good. I spent 3 years there, you know. No, I didn't. I don't think I brought the Sports Direct mug with me. I don't think it made the trip. And I had several of them. They gave me like 2 or 3 of them. All right. Geez, how much weight do you walk? I don't have a weight vest on now. It's 50 pounds when I used to do it. All right, guys. It's starting to sprinkle a bit. I just wanted to get a little extra cardio in. I already did over 2 hours before this. I'm going to wind it down. Love you guys and gals. I'll talk to you next time.